Greetings, everyone. Welcome, my darlings. Welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, your sister friend, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We are so honored, grateful, thankful to be here with all of you, my lovies, to share today's collective energetic read. My God, my lovies, you made me cry, my lovies. You made me cry. You're so sweet. I feel you, my lovies. I feel you. Again, your sister friend is going through a bit of a struggle. I make it very clear. I have people actively trying to sabotage not just this work for me, but my work in general and other work that I do to put food on the table, my lovies. And because of you, because of especially one female in particular, her generosity allowed me to put food on my table yesterday, my lovies, and for a few days. So your sister friend has food to eat for a few days, thanks to you, my lovies, thanks to your kindness. I am a firm believer that everything is happening for a reason. And the fact that you are moved to support me during these times, it really means a lot. I love you. I really do love you, my lovies. I love this work. I love God. And it's just a reminder to me of a lot of things. But I really do appreciate the kindness. Again, if you are moved to donate and contribute, I will put all of the information in the description box and also in the pinned comment. There's really no pressure, but it says a lot that you do support. And I really do love you, my lovies. I really do. I love this work. I show up for you. I'm going to keep showing up for you until Spirit, God, says, that's it. That's enough. You've done your work. We're just getting started, though. Remember the little baby bird? This is just a baby bird. You heard the bird? You heard the bird? This is just a baby bird, my lovies. We're just getting started. And it's one of the birds that live a really long time. This is like a dragon bird. Did you know your sister friend was born on the year of the dragon? So it's my destiny, my lovies. It's my destiny. I was made for this. I was made for this, my lovies. I was made for this. And the fact that you supported and that you co-create this, because it is a co-creation. I'm here because you want me here. The moment that enough of you don't want me here sincerely in your souls, it's gonna stop. It's a co-creation. It is a co-creation. There's a cop. It's a co-creation, my lovies. Our nation. Someone's going to put in a resignation. I'm thankful for you, my lovies. Again, I've had a lot of people, I've mentioned this, so I don't do this full time. This is something that I do because it's really my passion. And it's really my gift. And I was born with the gift. I haven't really had a chance to express it the way I'm allowed to do it in this context, and it's safe and it's beautiful. I feel guided by Spirit to do it. I feel guided by you. And but I work more corporate jobs outside of this. I work more corporate jobs outside of this. And even since I've started this work, I've had people really sabotage me in work settings. Believe it or not. Do you believe it, my lovies? I know, it's the truth. I've had people sabotage me in work settings. Just earlier this year, I had to leave a job because a female made it her priority to harass me because of this work. I've had other females in other work settings. Curiously enough, a lot of females, men too, but a lot of females that you would think that we would support each other. But I do get a lot of support from a lot of females. Again, my promoters greatly outnumber my detractors, and Spirit has already, what's a bigger promoter than Spirit? Because we are blessed. Look what Spirit's showing us. Look at what Spirit's showing us. Look at what Spirit's showing us. Because we are blessed. Because we are blessed. And you know who this is? This is Ganesha. And what does Ganesha protect? Pregnancies, new beginnings, businesses. I'm not willing to compromise my soul, my lovies. I'm not willing to compromise my soul. But I do require kindness from others. That's my fuel. That's my fuel for my life. Good people, good hearts. So I show up for you because I feel it. The moment I don't feel, where I'm like, the congregation ain't matching my flow. But we're just getting started, my lovies. We're just getting started. I'm so thankful for all of you. Again, if you want to support, if you want to contribute, it's not gonna, it's almost like it's just gonna put food on my table at this particular time until I can get something a little bit more stable. Because again, I have people actively going out of their way, literally going out of their way, stalking me every day, harassing me every day, following me around every day, and also paying crooked officials and crooked people to have me in issues. And it's been going on for a while, but we're still here, my lovies. So if you can support however you can, again, I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. If you're moved to. If you're not moved to, that's okay too. If I get repoed and have to end up homeless, my lovies, we're doing it. We'll still show up for you. Homeless and everything. We'll show up for you. Right now, I'm living in my vehicle. We'll show up for you, my lovies. I don't know how I'll do it, but I'll show up for you. I will. I'll show up for you because it's what I'm supposed to do. I'll show up for you. Again, people in places that could help me have been stalking me, knowing what I'm going through. Putting things in place because they want to see me homeless. They want to see me suffer. Again, I don't really have family. My family included in that bunch. I don't have family. I don't. They've never really been there for me, my lovies. It's just been me and spirit and my family on this planet. That's why groupthink is very difficult for me, because I see how people behave in groups. If you don't do what the group wants you to do, they out you. If you believe in God and you're like, the group is doing something wrong, especially when you call out the group when they're doing something wrong. Again, people can love you a lot, but when you call them out, some people, they're like, hold on. You're calling us out? Hold 1 second. You see our lies? You see what we're doing is as wrong? It doesn't align with your values? No, you have to align with us. They don't even let you just walk away. They're like, no, you can't just walk away. No, you can't just walk away. We're going to stalk you every day. I'm just a messenger here. Anyways, I don't live in my fears, my lovies. I show up for you because this is what spirit asked me to do. I do love you. I love all of you. All of you. Every single one of you. Everybody that comes here. I love everybody. I really do. And I wish well for everybody. Does that mean I'm going to be buddy with everybody and I agree with what everybody does? No, I don't agree with murderers. I don't agree with child molesters. I don't agree with people that want to pay to harm others and have others outed. I don't agree with that. I will never agree with that. But I do love you and I respect you, and you can go about your life. Ta-da! So again, if you want to contribute, all of the information will be in the description box. If you want to donate, if you don't, my lovies, again, that's okay too. I will still show up here for you. But until we can, right? Spirit will find a way. All right, let's give thanks, my lovies. Let's give thanks to all of the ancestors. I want to give thanks to my grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado, who taught me. Did I tell you what my grandmama did, my lovies? My grandmama was so inspirational to me. That lady doesn't know what she means to me. I miss her every day. I miss her. I miss her every day. She practiced what she preached. That woman was a phenomenal woman. She didn't just go to church. She didn't. She lived, breathed, and slept. Someone slept their way to the top. She lived, breathed. She did not sleep her way to the top. She lived, breathed, slept, dreamt her whole relationship with spirit. Her whole life was I'm pretty sure that if spirit ever told her, leave your husband, she would have left her husband. But they were together. They flowed together. They grew together. They had a common path. They both dedicated their lives to the church. This woman, I watched her for 40, she did it 40. She would say, voy a entrar en ayuno, voy a entrar en 40. She would say, voy a entrar en 40. So we all knew what that meant. I'm going into the 40s. And we all knew what that meant right there. I'm going into the 40s. That was, I'm going into 40 days of sacrifice. So I'm going into 40 days of fasting, or I'm going into 40 days of sleeping outside. She'd sleep outside. She would sleep outside on the floor. She would sleep outside on the floor. And she had this little, for some of you, I'm a reflection of you, my lovies. Your grandmother, for some of you, you lost your grandmama and the energy is present. She would wear these little, she had, it was like a wool hair wrap. And she would wear that. Like, it's like, I want to be humble before God. She wouldn't wear a lot of makeup either. And she would always dress like very, very casual. I remember like my negative emotions are being cleared, my lovies. We're doing work here. I remember my mother and my aunt, they were really like superficial. Like, they like to wear fake hair. My aunt less, but still both of them, like, you know, they like to wear fake hair, fake a lot of things. And they would tell her, they're like, almost like she didn't look beautiful naturally. They would tell her like, oh, you know, dress yourself up, do your hair, relax your hair, this and that, do your hair, straighten your hair. We don't like you looking a mess. And she was just blessed. She was just blessed to have her relationship with God. She was a really beautiful woman. I would find her so beautiful when she would have this little updo that she would do to go to church, and they were dressed in all white, and they would just, you know, it was just, she was all about simplicity. Like, she was all about simple things in life. And she was a stay-at-home wife her whole life. She was a teacher, and then my grandfather, he's like, I don't want you working, I want you at home. So my grandfather was the breadwinner, and she was not a Saturday night sinner, Sunday churchgoer. That woman dedicated her life to her 4 children, to the church. She adopted so many children in the church, and she was a phenomenal woman. She was a phenomenal woman, a dedicated housewife. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. That woman was hacks. She had the hacks. She would cook breakfast, lunch, dinner. You want a little coffee? You want a little this? You want a little that? It was annoying sometimes because it's like, damn, grandma, I'm full. Like, I'm full. I got it from her. When I cook, I don't cook small portions. I cook for everyone. I cook for everyone. And I'm like, damn, grandma, like, I can't eat all of that. And she's like, here, have some more. I don't want you to go hungry. So they're all hungry, the country. Oh, my lovies. Beautiful memories. Anyways, here we go, my lovies. To my abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez, to Mama Merced, to Mama Merced, to Mama Merced, to Shango, to Shango, to Shango, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Yemaya, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Papa Legba, to Elegua, to Elegua, to Elegua. They don't make them like her anymore. My lovies, they don't make them like you anymore. Again, spirit, it's coming back. And for some of you, this is your energy too. Spirit told us the other day, for some of you, you're really special. You really are. They don't make them like you anymore. And not just because of the things you do, but because of the quality of your soul, the kindness in your soul. I don't, it's like, I want to tell you, please hold on to that, but it's like, I don't have to. This is who you are. For some of you, it's naturally you. It's not something that you try to study somebody else. It's just something you have. It's innate in you. For some of you, the kindness is innate in you. It's just what it is. I'm just the messenger here. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelita Gladys Núñez Maldonado. To mi abuelito Felix, and I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. You know that, though. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. To mi abuelito Felix Antonio Núñez. In a mechanical world with fake emotions, fake love, artificial, microwave everything, we need more people like you. Takalima, 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 Tapapalekba, 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 Teelegwa, 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 to Oshun, to Oshun, to Oshun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to Ogun, to la Santa Muerte, to la Santa Muerte. To la Santa Muerte, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? To all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. The name Ansley. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? The name Joseph, to all of the trusted, the name Joey, to all of the trusted, loving ancestors of all of those co-creating this work. What are the highest messages, the most truthful messages, the most just messages? In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and justice, in love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and judgment. In love and truth and courage, in love and truth and wisdom, in love and truth and honor, in love and truth and mercy. Someone has a thigh tattoo. What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going, my lovies? What's popping, my lovies? What's cracking, my lovies? We're reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. Reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. Do it, my lovies. Get to it, my lovies. They didn't put sugar in my lovies. Dang, they did this. When did they do this? Like about a month ago? Remember my lovies? You remember? They didn't put sugar. They didn't put sugar today either. Anyways, what is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it flowing, my lovies? How's it going? What's popping and what's cracking? We're reading for my darlings. We're reading for my darlings. For some reason, the intro feels really long today. And it's not that long today. We're reading for my darlings. It is true. We're reading for you and we love you. You know that is true, my lovies. Let's do it. Let's get to it. We're reading for... We switched it up. We are reading for... I don't like when this stuff gets underneath my nails. We're reading for, it was an epic fail, my lovey. Something was an epic fail. We're reading for an epic fail. We're reading for the 13th. So your sister friend was moved to look at the next couple of months. We got 2 Friday the 13th coming up. We have one in September and one in December. Isn't that cool, my lovies? I think so. Gonna take them to school, my lovies. You're taking somebody to school? Aw, I mean, September will be right when you're taking someone to school. For some of you, someone's starting school. You're gonna take them to school, or you're trying to figure out someone's school schedule. It's cute. For some of you, something really, it feels really cute. It's gonna take them to school. 13 energy, but we are reading for July 13th, 2024. Keeping in mind, we're reading for whenever spirit needs us to read for. There are endless ways to tell time, and we just use the Gregorian time frame to frame time in a certain way. Slay, my lovies. Someone's gay, my lovies. 13 energy in numerology is 4. So 4, we have delays. 1 energy, 3 energy. So we have death energy, Scorpio energy in there. And I was feeling the Santa Muerte really strong. Santa Muerte has been very, very present. The name Marte, or Tuesday for some of you. 13 energy, so 1 energy, the Magician, Gemini energy, 3 energy, Empress energy, Venus energy, and then we have 4 energy. So if you put all of that together, we have an Emperor, Aries energy, but in numerology, 4 energy brings in delays, things that take time to construct. If you think of the Emperor energy, it's all about really established structures. Foundational things. It could bring in the industries of like construction or big organizations. Oftentimes it brings in like a construction company or a property management company, but like a big one. Cushman and Wakefield was present yesterday and it's coming back in. So a company like Cushman and Wakefield for some of you. Big structures, big companies, and big establishments. Really established structures. It could also bring in on a more mundane level. It could bring in your partner, a father figure. We do have that Empress Emperor energy playing out there. So an established couple. mother figure, father figure, the whole kit and the caboodle, and some type of manifestation. So for some of you, there could be a new beginning when it comes to a mother and father situation. This energy was kind of present yesterday. A mother, father, or grandmother or grandfather. The grandmother energy definitely very, very present. Spirit's bringing us to look at the patterns when it comes to the grandmother energy that has been very present, especially over the last day or so. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a grandmother or an older female, or someone that is a very stable structure in a family situation. But anyways, so we do have, again, spirits highlighting the Emperor, the Empress, and the Magician. For some of you, you could be manifesting some type of yin-yang situation, a shift in your frequencies, a shift in your feminine and masculine energies, and finding more balance between the two. I am also seeing a Two of Pentacles. So for some of you, you could be trying to find a balance between multiple situations, multiple projects. You could be juggling multiple things. You could be trying to figure out where you're going to take the children, when you're going to take the children here, there, and everywhere, when you're going to do this, when you're going to do that. For some of you, you don't have a child, but you have someone you're taking care of, or someone could be taking care of you. And they're trying to figure out, for some of you, I am seeing an Asian grandmother. So for some of you, an Asian grandmother. You could be figuring out what you're going to do about a grandmama. For some of you, you could be trying to help out a grandmother. You can be pitching in and putting in money for a grandmother. I am seeing an Asian grandmother. And for some of you, the Philippines could be significant. And I'm also getting Vietnam. But anyway, so you have some type of delay when it comes to a situation. 4 energy is all about delays, but it's great for foundations, especially when it comes to Saturn state energy. So we have Saturn energy, which brings in procedures. So Saturn energy brings in all types of procedures, legal procedures, medical procedures. Saturn energy is all about the difficult lessons, the difficult trials. Saturn is the energy of the father who eats his children and son of Neptune. So a lot of cold, harsh energies. We did also see that grandmama energy in the reverse yesterday. So Empress energy in the reverse. You could be dealing with a grandmother who really believes, Spirit was giving us, I got a vision. Actually, it was about a grandmother yesterday. I got a vision of, it was a while ago. I went to see these women speak. I went to see Dr. Umar speak, but the openers for him were 3 women. Or did I go? No, I was volunteering that day. I was volunteering that day at the World Beat Cultural Center in San Diego. Something about Sandy Hook, something about Connecticut for some. I was volunteering that day at the World Beat Center in San Diego, and they had an event. So they were like, if you want, you want to be a volunteer, you can volunteer, because I was volunteering there pretty often. They're like, you can volunteer, and then you can sit in and watch them speak, or whatever the case may be. And I'm like, okay, sure, And it was 3 generations of women. It was the grandmama, the daughter, and the baby girl. And I could tell, like, that tensions, like there was uncleared karma between all of them. It was interesting because there was just uncleared karma and a lot of lies. So for some of you, you could be dealing with, you're trying to confront, like, someone's a fronter as well. A front man or a front woman. You can be trying to confront a family member, maybe an elder, about a situation that has never been cleared, and they live in their fears. What I would tell you, my lovies, is that in my experience, for me, a hidden enemy. I don't feel the need to argue with my family or my parents. Not anymore. There was a time where I wanted answers, like why all of that? Why all the lies? Why all of the games? Why? And it didn't help, because what we want is we would go back and forth. They would try to blame me. We would go back and forth. And then it had to come to a time where I'm like, this relationship is done. For some of you, you get along great with your parents. Hold on to that. For others, you may be noticing that everything was a lie. I'm just the messenger here. We have seen that energy present. Oh, There it is. Did you hear that? We have the apple fell from the tree. The fruit just fell from the tree to go and be planted somewhere else and make its own tree. Isn't that funny? But the problem is that this one fell on the car. So when I move, I'm going to move that fruit that just fell from this tree on top of the car, and I'm going to move it. So it's going to be further away from the tree. They always say the apple does not fall far from the tree, but you're different from your family tree. This is what's coming in for some of you. Wow, what interesting thing. You're different from, you have to go find another family. We are family. Boom, da boom, ba doom, boom, doom, boom. It's like, you know, sometimes it just be that way. It's not a bad thing. For some of you, hold on to the fact that this is not for you. Again, take what resonates and leave what does not. But for some, we have seen that, a family that will tower out and go their separate ways because of all of the hidden plays. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. Everything happens for a reason. Did you just hear the clook? That was the thing that fell from this tree that's right next to me. But it's on my vehicle now. So when I drive away, you know what they say again, the apple does not, or the fruit does not fall far from the tree, but you are moving. Like some spirit needs it. That's what spirit needs. And something about Bernice. And it's okay. It's totally okay. It's totally okay. I think it's totally okay. Again, I have no hard feelings for any of the people from my past. I was gravely misjudged and done really wrong. I really was. I was really done really wrong and used and abused. I really was, my lovies. I'm not kidding. But I did that to myself. And I said enough with the, I'm no one's victim here. You knew they were all fucking lying. You know they were all liars. Delilah. You denied your intuition. You wanted to fit in. And it was always uncomfortable. Your shoes were always too tight. I'm just a messenger here. For some of you, you're wearing too tight shoes. It's all happening for a reason. How beautiful. Thank you, my lovies. Maybe there are delays in making a decision because for some of you, you have to go and plant your seeds somewhere else. It's like the apple fell, it fell really, something about Fallbrook. It fell really far from the tree this time, really far. It's not, these people are not like you. Maybe for some of you, it has something to do with a crew, a group, a friendship group, whatever the case may be. These people are not like you. Your seed is somehow, your seed got thrown on top of a vehicle that's going to drive away from this spot right after this is done. And it's going to go, this seed's going to go be planted somewhere else. Something about pea. I'm just a messenger. This is what's coming in. But there are delays in this because Saturn's Day, maybe because of a legal procedure, you're waiting on some type of news. You could be weary. You could be waiting on a contract, something about a warden, something about Warren. You could be waiting on a contract. You could be waiting on some type of decision, maybe paperwork. Maybe for some of you, you're waiting on paperwork when it comes to a warden. For some of you, you're waiting on paperwork when it comes to a legal document. You're waiting. You're going to get moved. For some of you, you're getting moved. Someone's getting moved. For some of you, I'm feeling like almost like moving an inmate. This is what's coming in. For somebody's moving an inmate and waiting on paperwork to move an inmate. For some of you, temporary housing. We have seen halfway houses for some of you present in the preliminary. So all types of stuff. So people are moving. The energies are moving. There are delays because they're waiting on paperwork. Legal documentation. Oniva. To ameliorate the situation. All right, let's see. Getting to know truth, getting to know you, my lovies. 4 energy is great for blueprints, though. And for establishing plans or laying the foundations to something. So maybe you can't move at this particular time, but you can start getting the boxes ready. Maybe you can't... Someone needs to clean their house, though. I'm seeing like a house where someone moved a long time ago. Someone's been too busy lying and spying. Someone moved a long time ago, and they just have like boxes, just piled up boxes everywhere. Dust everywhere as what? Weasley, Wendy, Williamsburg. Wayne's, Weinberg or something like that. Weinstein. Jackson, James. October, Red Octobers. Providence. Wakefield. Westerly. Looking at taxes. Someone's looking at city taxes. Someone's looking at someone's living history. They're looking where someone used to live. They're seeing all of the cities where someone used to live. There's a detective present. Someone's been spying. They were paid to watch someone. They're watching to know. I don't know why they're watching to know, but they're watching. Someone's being paid to stalk someone, to figure out criminal history. They've been looking at criminal history, work history, where someone's lived. Scotty, Richard's son, Joseph, Robert, Robbie, Bobby, an accountant, a CPA. Play. Let's play a game. Someone's playing some type of thug life. They're playing some type of game. I'm seeing an older female. Set up. They want to set somebody up. Frame. A picture frame. I'm seeing a picture frame of a Jewish family. Envy. Out of hatefulness, out of envy. It's a game. They like to play games like this. Someone's mentally not okay or spiritually not okay. They've been this way. 30, the number 30 years. 30 years ago. Something happened 30 years ago. Someone's bitter. They're bitter. Something about a babysitter. Something happened with a babysitter 30 years ago. Someone hates people that are younger than them. I'm getting an old lady who hates people who are younger than them. Someone had a sex friend. There was I'm seeing a man having sex with a young person. Someone could have had a fallout of a marriage because someone left them for a younger woman. So they hate younger women. They try to scheme on younger women. Someone claims that they were raped, but they weren't raped. Someone claims they were raped, but they were not raped. Someone's a liar. The name's Sandra. Someone lies and says they were raped. They were never raped in their life. They were a hoe, though. I'm just a messenger. Someone was a hoe, but they were never raped in their life. They're a liar. They've been a liar their whole fucking life. This is an older person. This is an older lady. A mature woman. This is someone like late in their life. Late in their life. Something about Katie. Something about Lindsay. Working together with crooked officials and crooked liars. If you were rescuing people from a burning building, I'm rescuing people from a burning building, my lovies. If you were rescuing people from a burning building and you had to leave one person behind, who would it be? Quincy. Who would you leave behind, my lovies? There it is. They didn't even fucking mix it. They didn't even mix it. All the sugar just out of nowhere, the sweetness hits. All of a sudden, the sweetness hits. A teaspoon of sugar makes the medicine go down. Mary Poppins. Who would I leave behind? Last time I said I wouldn't leave anybody behind because this would not happen to me. But I feel like I'm helping. This is helping people out of burning buildings, my lovies. If you get it, you get it. This is helping people out of burning buildings. And Amanda. And 16344. Remember the time when we fell in love. God loves us all. God loves every single person on this planet. Every being, everything. God is love. God moves through everything and everyone. God understands everything and everyone. God reprimands everything and everyone. There is no one that, it doesn't even matter what your belief is. Spirit was giving us this download. It doesn't matter what your belief is. You will be judged accordingly based on God's mercy and grace and justice, the divine justice. There are people that I would rather not be around for, I think, obvious reasons. We have accepted meanness, cruelty, and bullying as the standard for our society at the hands of supposed elders who are nut jobs, liars, tell the biggest fables. I've heard people say, like, I can say anything and I can get my way. That means they're willing to say anything. It doesn't matter. They would lie and pretend that they're fucking Jesus. I'm just a messenger. Mind you, fucking secretly plotting to kill people. I'm just a messenger here. And despite all of that, if Spirit says to me, Truth Nunez, you are in a building and it's burning, your favorite person, whoever it is at that time, because it fluctuates, the person that you have been frequenting the most at this particular time is in that last room all the way over there. But I need you to save this person that is in this room all the way over here. I'm going to do what Spirit wants me to do. I'm going to do what Spirit wants me to do. However, if you are in a burning building with a fucking psychopath, like, for example, the psychopath that I got to meet earlier this year, a business owner, successful business owner, that psychopath would want to kill me. I can't rescue that person from a burning building. No matter how clear and clean my intentions are and pure, they will find a way to project their demons. So what do? I can't help someone that doesn't want to be helped. I can't help someone that would be willing to throw me in the fire as I'm trying to rescue them. Because in secrecy, they really want to die. I have to respect that someone wants to die. Everything is coming in for a reason. For some of you, someone really wants to die. You could learn actually that someone's dying for some of you. An old lady. They would rather choose the coward's way out than to admit everything they've done. And the problem is, we're all one. They're going to come back. In one way or another. Something about someone's a heart attack. Anyways. I would do whatever Spirit wants me to do. Knowing that Spirit never wants me to be harmed. What is the weirdest thing about you? A weird thing about me is that I really want what's best for everybody. Despite of, again, for me, I read this thing yesterday on Instagram. Someone posted the biggest proof of love is proximity, like showing up. And that's not how I see that. I love people I have never met on this planet. It's a frequency. Love is not a location. It's everywhere. Love is a frequency. Everything is coming in for a reason. If you only have love for your own race, your own space, your own community, that limits your understanding of love. If you only have love for the people you can see in front of you, that limits your understanding of love. If you have only love because certain people are only around white people, they're only around black people, they're only around Chinese people, they're only around Muslims, they're only around people that think in hatred, they're only around corporate wigs, they're only around big wigs, they're only around big shots, they're only around drug dealers, they're only around liars who put out hit for hires, they're only around a specific type of person. So that's the only people they feel they have love for. But Spirit's like, maybe there's a little more. I'm just a messenger here. Thank you for your inspirations, my lovies. Thank you for this congregation, my lovies. What's the one thing, boom. What's the one thing people misunderstand? What's the one thing that people always misunderstand about you? The divine plan. What's the one thing that people always misunderstand about you? Today, what's something I feel misunderstood about? Because always is such an exaggeration. $1,500. $1,500. Spirit had us look up. I'm sitting in front of a bank. I'm sitting in front of a bank, and $1,500 is plastered in front of the bank. Something about my relationship with money. You know, they always, Spirit's giving us Dave Chappelle. And how Dave Chappelle was able to walk away from a $40 million deal. Dave Chappelle already had millions of dollars, but he was able to walk away for his dignity from $40 million. I wonder if Dave Chappelle would have been able to walk away from $40 million if he was barely having anything in the bank. If he was at $5 in the bank. Would he be able to walk away from $40 million there? How would he handle walking away from $40 million? As someone, not the Dave Chappelle that grew up broke, but the Dave Chappelle that was already rich. One day, $5 in the bank. Barely any food to eat. What do you do there? How do you react there? And what got you there? What got you there? I know of betrayals of people that betrayed me that they think I don't know of. Those betrayals over time made me have to let go of positions, of titles, and of money. Because the betrayals were about my money. People only kept me around when they could benefit from me. When I had a almost six-figure role, when I had a six-figure role, when I could give them things, I was left for dead. I decided to leave Verizon to go back to school. Because I said I've always wanted to go back to school. People made, at first it was like, oh, look, she's going back to school. Then they looked at that as, they turned it into a weakness and started attacking me for being a struggling student. I'm not working full-time anymore. And even then I tried to work full-time. I lived off of my savings. I racked up a lot of debt. They tried to exploit that. I had self-love. I said Spirit wants me to go and be in frolic in nature, travel the world, get to know different cultures, do study of spiritual things. I still had to work. No one was taking care of me, my lovies. Your sister friend, I have never been someone, again, I've had people, granted, there have been people that have stepped forward and it's like, I will loan you. For example, I had one person at the gym who I thank, but he became fucking crazy and a stalker afterwards. But this person says, I'll loan you $1,000. He loaned me $1,000. And I knew that I had money coming in from school. So I'm like, I'll pay this back, my taxes. And I'm like, I'm going to pay this guy back in a week anyway. I just have to wait for this check. And I have this event that I want to attend. And the events, I stopped doing those events anyway. I stopped doing those events because I'm like, the philosophy of this group and mine, we don't mix. Let me go and wait for, and then I manifested a group that it's like, okay, we can flow. We've been doing the events together now for a few years. But before this, I was doing some other events and it didn't work out. The people, they just didn't work out. But this man, he loaned me $1,000. I've had people loan me money. People give me money like that. It hasn't happened for me. Even when I went to India, I had someone support me and he also gave me $1,000 and I paid him back. I've never had people like spoil me. I don't have people like that. I don't have people that just give a bunch of money just here, go and I have great ideas. I have great plans, but it's like, I've never had someone just here. Plus I'm not that type of, the thing is, I'm also not that type of person because I know that a lot of people, for example, that man that I barely know from the gym, he was very kind. He gave me $1,000. He lended me $1,000. He started trying to like give me money, but I knew there was something up. He tried to give me a $500 gift card, which I gifted to someone else. Because I'm like, again, I guess the Spirit's trying to highlight a quirk in me that people may not understand. It may be misunderstood. He tried to give me $500, a gift. He's like, here, I'm going to spoil you. He tried to buy me headphones too. The headphones broke right away. Tried to give me $500 gift card. I gave it to somebody else. I'm like, I can't take this money. And I told him, I'm like, I gave the gift card to somebody else. His mother, there was a guy who was sick and his mother was sick and he became sick too. His mother was sick. And I'm like, I didn't even know his mother was sick, but I'm like, God, I can't keep this money and you know this. I have to go and give this to somebody else. And I gave the money to somebody else. Money is energy. It is just energy for me. I am looking for pure investors. True angel investors, so I can invest in you. I've given a lot of time, energy, and effort to people that literally left me out for dead and then tried to put things in place to reinforce that. Some nut jobs out of envy. Everything is coming in for a reason. That's my blessing. That's my blessing. Because I'm blessed. I'm truly blessed. I'm here doing the work of God. I could be somewhere making a lot of money somewhere. But Spirit says that's not the plan. I mean, it could be. It is, but it isn't. I don't have anything against money. But I'm not looking, this world is full of money. This world is full of money. You can make money in a lot of ways. Look at people fucking selling their pussy and their dick, making money. Online nowadays. Online. It's become even easier. You can be your own you can run your own porn site right from the comfort of your home. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm not looking for easy money. I'm looking for fucking love. Not just from relationships like people think it's romantic. I'm looking for good fucking people. Friends, family. I'm looking to attract blessings, true blessings. People is like, shit, you are a fucking phenomenal person. And through some of you, I have. It's not about the money per se. I know I need money to live. I need money to eat. Right now, Spirit says, wait for your Boaz. Wait for your Boaz work. You don't want to work with jerks that can get bribed. I don't want to work with people that can get bribed. Leave me out because of envy and bribing? No. It's very misunderstood. I'm very misunderstood when it comes to that. Again, because I've never had issues with manifesting money. Never in my life. Never. When I was a child, it's funny, when I was a teenager, I had this guy, he would joke to the guy I was dating. He's like, money comes so fast to her, because we would all hang out all the time. They're like, is she rich? Like, is she rich? She doesn't even think about it. I am rich from my soul, but I need rich souls. I'm at a level where it's like, I need rich souls around me. If not, I would rather be broke. What's one thing, because if not, I would rather be alone. What's one thing you only do when you're alone? Because if not, I would rather be alone. I would rather be alone than some of the people I've seen on this planet. I would rather be alone. I would rather be with God. I would rather be fucking dead, to be quite frank. I'm just a messenger here, and I'm supposed to live a long life, but I would rather be dead than to be in the groups that I fucking see. The way that people live is like, because they would rather be dead. They would rather be dead, but they like to lie. And they like to spy too. What's one thing you only do when you're alone? Truth Nunez. So many things. I'm not alone. I'm never alone. That's another thing that's misunderstood. I'm never alone, my lovies. I be getting your downloads. I be getting the world's downloads. I be connected to everything and everyone. I'm never alone. I'm never alone, my lovies. But I like to sing to God. My lovies. I love you when you love me. And my little toes go like this. My toes are going like this. I love you when you love me. I love you when you love me. I have a very innocent and very alive inner child. She's spicy, but have to do a Pisces. I'm never alone, my lovies. I'm always with God. God's always with me. I'm always with God. God's my G. We be out here in the streets, living it up like it's golden. God be out here, my lovies. God be out here. I'm never alone. God be out here. God is my home, my lovies. God is my homie, my lovies. Even then, I've done so much. Again, it's like I'm so comfortable with spirit. It would be very difficult for me to more seeds, my lovies. Dang, more seeds that are falling from the tree, but they're gonna go somewhere else. It's like leaving something behind. Boom. Boom by coots. Anyways, my lovies. Something really beautiful is happening here. If you happy and you... Hi, he waved. He saw me smiling and he waved. He's so cute. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. He's cleaning the street. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and your face is surely show it. And you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. Stomp your feet. Shake that ass. Woo! Woo! If you're happy and you know it, and you're sure, and you're, do they say that? Surely. And your face will surely show it. Is that what they say? Ooh, if you're happy and you know it, you hear the ambulance, my lovies. For some of you, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. We're getting a few different energies. Someone can't wait for someone to die. They're like, I'm tired of you. They can't wait for someone to die. Like, that's sad. That's sad. Genuinely, someone can't wait for someone to die. They're like, I can't fucking wait for you to die. This is the soul. But they don't want to ruin the relationship at this point because they're like, I want the millions. I want the millions. Someone's set to inherit millions. But they can't wait for their mother to die. Sick. Everything is coming in for a reason. I'm just the reader. What a life. I would rather be alone. This is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. What I'm getting right now, someone can't wait for their mother to die. It's a mother. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A Taurus. Someone could even pretend like they've taken care of their mother. They can't wait for their mother to fucking die. Four of Cups. So we have some type of illness. For some of you, you could be taking a day off the bed. For some of you, could be laying in bed recovering from something. For someone can actually be very sick. Someone is dying. They're not going to die right away, but someone is dying for some of you. But someone can't wait. I can't help but wait. Trey Songz gonna be singing. I can't help but wait. You can't help but wait. They're like, I'm not gonna kill her, but I can't help but wait. But energetically, you are technically killing her, whether you know it or not. But whether you show it or not. Four of Cups energy. So we have sickness here, bed. Someone could be sick in bed. You could be hearing that someone's sick in bed for some of you. You could be sick in bed. You could be taking some time off. You could be taking a rest period for some of you. A pause in a situation. Oh, we got a gentleman. So we have a light-skinned gentleman here. I was also seeing a light-skinned gentleman that's set to inherit millions of dollars. But take it how it resonates. Male, female, because I'm seeing also a female that's set to inherit millions of dollars as well. But we have... or at least 8 million. We have a gentleman here, a light-skinned gentleman here. Heal. Someone needs to heal. Something about Helio, something about Gerald. Something about Geraldine. And disillusionment. We have a little bit of a disillusionment for a gentleman. For some of you, you could be purchasing a new bed, or someone needs to purchase a bed. For some of you, you could pay for sex. But you're going to be disappointed. We do have some type of an illusion as well. For some of you, can have you as a gentleman can have a crush on somebody. And, you know, like when they say like lovesick, some of you can be feeling lovesick, or someone's feeling lovesick. It's like someone has some type of an illusion about someone. For some of you, someone could be feeling lovesick. They could be feeling like, dang, I really like this person. I don't know what's happening to me. Love triggers you to do certain things, to move in a different way. And if it's outside of like your comfort zones, loves, maybe it has to do with a baby for some, but maybe a baby is sick for some of you. But for others, maybe I am seeing loves like diapers. Someone needs to get diapers. Someone can have a toddler for some. But love can make you sick. Love can make you have a fever. Love can make you it's just like any other energy, right? Like if you have a spiritual shift in like DNA upgrades have been very present. So for some of you, Deanna, you're going through some type of DNA upgrade as well for some of you. So you could be feeling like heavy. You could be feeling something about heavy D up in the limousine. You could be feeling tired for some of you. Someone's retired. You could be feeling tired. Here we go with this retired radio host. But you could be feeling tired for some of you. Someone is retiring for some of you. Someone has some type of, for some of you, you can have some type of disillusionment when it comes to some sick time. Or you could be feeling a little disappointed. Something about a diddler. You could be feeling a little disappointed when it comes to taking time off, sick time. There's a reader in the field, tarot readers. What's up, my lovies? Y'all be present. Someone's pregnant. Huh? You want to put the straw in my nose, my lovies? If you're happy and you know it, and you're something. If you're happy and you know it, cop your feet. We got this man here. He's happy and he's not that happy though. A light-skinned gentleman. There was also a light-skinned lady who was shady in the preliminary. But here we have light-skinned gentleman, light-skinned lady. Take it how it resonates. Fear. This man is being ruled by fear or a fever or blood in certain cases. And blood is coming in. It rarely ever comes in with blood. But for some of you, someone can get hurt, being cautious. And we were talking a lot about like hospitalizations. That energy is very present. So just being cautious because we do have, it is coming in. The Six of Wands in the Baraja Española. It means fear, it means rage or blood in certain cases. Ooh, we got between two men. We got a professional man here, a lawyer. Ooh, we got a legal team, so a few lawyers. We have a professional couple. Some man who's standing at a distance or land is involved in a situation. Disillusionment or sex. Someone could be a lover to a couple. We have a man standing on a lot of money or a financial crisis. We got 3 days or 3 weeks. We have some type of drinking or celebration. We are family. For some of you, this is family matters. We have anger. We have anger. We have a child. The thoughts of a dark-skinned person, a dark-haired pet. I'm seeing Rottweiler. Ooh, we got a financial crisis and a half. Everything's going to be all right because this comes out in the end. And in the end, it doesn't even matter. The Mad Hatter, some type of poisoning. Family, we are family. Boom, da boom, ba doom, boom, doom, boom. So we have familial problems for sure. We did say that from the beginning. A family who is always sinning. We have a gentleman standing on a decent amount of land. For some of you, this could be an uncle. This could be a brother. There's a gentleman. I'm getting strong uncle, though. There's a gentleman sitting on a decent amount of land. There's also, for some of you, a gentleman at a distance from you. Be careful with the diddlers because stalking a child has been very, very present. So extra vigilance when it comes to, especially if you have a dark-skinned child, like really, really dark, like chocolatey brown skin. Just being cautious with that because, just being cautious with that. For some, there's, this was coming in. I'm going Goja. I'm going with the flow. Because I know the gifts I have, because I know who I am, something about Joanne, I've never felt the need to turn to drugs or, it's just not in me. I've never felt the need to turn to drugs, alcoholism. Again, from time to time, I do like a little sake. From time to time, I do like a little wine. But am I going to become a drunk or a druggie in my life? No, not at all. I'm too intelligent. Like I have other things I would rather submerge myself in, like my studies. like my studies. I've come so far. Literally, I'm at the doctorate's level now. Something I always wanted to do. I was always saddened because, again, I was kicked out of my house by my mother as soon as I turned 18. It's like she couldn't wait. And I was taken in by the family of my, again, I was mishandled. I've been mishandled in my life. But it's okay because I'm Spirit's wife. So I was taken in, thankfully, I will always thank them for this, by the parents of the guy that I was dating at the time. Whatever their motives were, but at least they took me in, and I felt like, wow, I could count on them. That was beautiful. They could have left me on the street. They didn't have to care. They could have left me out. They didn't have to care. But they said, you can stay here. So I stayed. My goal was stay with them a year, save enough money to move out and get yourself your own place. Get yourself your dream job, which was working with Verizon. And at that time, that was my dream job, and move out. And that's exactly what I did. I gave myself 1 year, and I told him this. I'm like, I have a plan. My plan is 1 year to be here, and then we move out. So they gave me 1 year to get on my feet. And it was beautiful. It was really beautiful. They didn't have to do it, but they did it. At that time, I had just graduated high school. And for me, I didn't get that experience of going to college. So it was something that was always like, I want to leave work so I can go back to school full time. So I got to do that. I've never turned to anything crazy to cope, because I'm not coping with anything. I have the beauty inside of me. It's been misused and abused. I've had the blessing inside of me. And I know this. I've had the blessing inside of me. I've just allowed others to influence my thought processes. Everything is coming in for a reason. There's someone here turned to drugs or turned to hard substances. Someone is in a financial crisis. So for some of you, you do have someone in some type of financial crisis who has also turned to drugs and hard substances. For some of you, this financial crisis is due to a family member. Welcome to the club. It's not just my family, though, for me. But for some of you, it was a family member who has made this happen. Something has to do with sex for some of you. Yesterday and this morning, I did a few preliminaries for you, and because I adore you, and Spirit wants to adorn you. A King of Cups energy, Scorpio energy, a dark-skinned man who doesn't want to give up. This person doesn't want to give up. This person knows where you stay or knows where you live. Something about notoriety. They want to do something for notoriety, and something about sobriety. A sobriety test. We have 555. This was manipulated. This was manipulated. This financial crisis was manipulated. By a man. We are family. Boom, da, boom, 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 boom. Meaning this was a created financial crisis. One way or another. One way or another, I'm gonna find her. I'm gonna get you. 7 of Swords. Lying, cheating, stealing, trying to get away with something. Good news. Page of Wands. And this Queen of Swords. One way or another. Do-do-dee-doo-dee. Do-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo-dee-doo. Someone's waiting on news. They're waiting on news. This is someone at a distance from you. Or this is someone who owns a significant amount of land. Or someone's at a distant land. Someone could be really far from you. But they did this on purpose. For some of you, this could be your own father, or a brother, or an uncle. Again, take it how it resonates. For some of you, this is a whole family working together. They manipulated something about Mamilo. They manipulated something. So we got 8 of Swords energy here, technically. This person is in fear mode. They're fearing the responses from these lawyers, or from something about taxes, something about a taxi. Ella sé de todo. Ella sabe de todo. Someone could have even lied and said, again, everything is coming in for a reason. I have had people, especially in work situations, have made up, especially after the last few years in particular, of me doing this work out in the open. There's a theme here. Specifically, the last few years of me doing this work out in the open. I've had people even try to accuse me of being on drugs. Truth Nunez does not do drugs. That is grounds for slander and for libel. I have never something about arrival. Someone's taking a flight somewhere. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I don't. I just don't. Again, even weed gets me a little funny. Once in a while, someone says she ain't got no money. You can ask money, my lovies. You can ask people for money for the craziest shit. They'll give it to you. They'll give it to you. They'll give it to you. I see people in the corners. I see people on the street. It's like, can I get something to eat? Some of them do go get something to eat. Others don't go get something to eat. Others go get something else. Truth Nunez is not like that. It's not about the money, my lovies. It really is not. It's about the souls. It's about the hearts of the people. We have here a 10 of swords. Someone's waiting on a team of a group here. Someone's also afraid that so you have someone here working behind your back to lie to people about you or to lie about your character. For some of you, someone's lying about someone's sex life. For someone's lying about why someone's in some type of financial crisis. Again, this is all manipulated and all made up. This was done deliberately. I'm surprised we don't have 666 energy here. This mature man, I felt it. This could be a father figure or an uncle, an older gentleman. We got the number 5. We got a wealthy man here too. So 2 men working together or 3. We got a bunch of men. We are family. Boom, do boom, ba doom, boom, doom, boom. Waiting on some type of message for unexpected income. They want to celebrate money. Oh yeah, a bunch of men. And this is a man watching this as well. We got a bunch of men here. Dang. Yeah, because they want to celebrate. They want to celebrate. Yeah, they're all in cahoots. All of these men are in cahoots. 3 of Cups energy. They're all in cahoots. We got like 4 men working together. They're afraid though. These people, for some of you, are people you actually don't know, or these men did not see something. These men live in shame and guilt and regret and remorse. They live in shame, and their shame turns to pride. They're all sick. 4 of Swords. They are all thinking. 6 of Swords. Moving away from a storm, taking action. These men, for some of you, on a less sinister note, these men just wanted to take something that belongs to you. On a more sinister note, these men wanted to kidnap you. These men were all working together to kidnap someone. So they were putting things in place to make you fall on your face. Gang stalking has been present. And they have families. Since someone's pregnant around these people, the energy is so disgusting and so hateful, so shameful. But it would be a really hard time for me to say I wouldn't want to save these people from a burning building. We are family. Boom, da boom, ba doom, boom, doom, boom. We are family. Six of Swords in the reverse over this main man. A brother, a friend, you as a gentleman watching this. This person at one point had moved away from a storm, had said enough is enough. Now they're like living in a storm. They didn't want to stop doing something. It's like they stop doing something. It's like, for example, if these people play with hex work or pay for hex work or actually pay, it's like they left you alone for a while, or they left someone alone for a while. And they're like, well, okay, let's go right back in. They went rogue. Someone went rogue. This is because so this could be someone's brother. 8 of Swords energy. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. 2 brothers could be significant for some. We got the 7 of Pentacles energy and the 8 of Swords energy. Scar. I was getting hyenas. I knew the hyenas were going to come out. Scar. He wanted the Lion King, the dad's, I forgot the dad's name. He wanted the dad's throne, the brother that wanted his dad's throne and killed his brother in front of his son. Remember the Lion King? We got a lying king here. A king who's a liar. 8 of Swords energy in the reverse though. So someone's been caught. So we have someone who has been caught. Something about a hooligan. Someone who's been caught with dirty. With their salas, with their dirty investments. And all of these hyenas who took orders. You see all of the hyenas? They're like, sir, yes, sir. Excuse me. Someone could be in the army. Someone burps a lot. And they don't realize how it's like a constant... someone burps a lot. They have so many negative emotions inside of them. But they got hyenas together to take orders from them. Now the hyenas are also afraid. Dirty eye. The High Priestess in the reverse. I did feel some type of hex work. I'm like, this is not just, they did hex work. Like manipulations. 9 of Cups, their ambitions. But I'm also getting, for someone could have painted something, they painted someone to be something they're not. There's the theme of painting someone to be something they're not, putting them in a really difficult predicament. For some of you, someone could have worked with your family and you didn't know that they connected behind your back. It's like, if you have an ex, they connected behind your back. If you have a son, they connected behind your back. Like someone's son connected with someone behind their back. It's like connecting, someone did something behind your back. It's like if you have an ex, they connected behind your back. Who's this man? They connected behind your back. Look at this man. He's taking pictures of license plates. They connected behind your back. Oh, their ambitions. Like, see, we have like a guard, a security guard. Someone connected behind your back. It's all manipulation. 2 of Cups energy, this crooked connection. They connected behind your back. 2 of Cups energy. And this man came from behind my back. And he was kind of, it's 2 of Cups. These people are shitting themselves. They're nervous. They're paranoiacs. They connected with an old lady behind your back too. The moon. But look who's on the moon. Look who's on the moon. An old lady. They connected with an old lady behind your back. These people are shitting themselves. And look at what wants to peek from here. High Priestess, you already knew. Victory, Cancer energy. And the 3 of Pentacles. They want to really hide this. The 3 of Pentacles all the way in the back. They connected behind your back. These people connected with a bunch of people that you know behind your back. So there's a group of people Oh my God. They all knew. A bunch of people who connected behind your back. They connected with your family behind your back for some of you. For sale. They sold their souls. Eight of Cups in the crooked. Two of Wands. Nine of Wands. I told you I felt that Nine of Wands energy. It came in the preliminary. Elegua, Six of Pentacles, and the World. Carnival. Carnival. February. In February. February 8th, February 6th, February 9th, February 29th. They met up a few times around carnival season. Late February. Mardi Gras season. March 6th is coming in. March 6th could have been the last meeting of something. The Tower. Deluge. To cause a tower in your life. Aries energy, Scorpio energy. To cause a tower in your life. They connected behind your back. 86. A restaurant. I'm getting like you got an 86 something. 86 to pickle. 29. 1992. Do the food de ma gueule. Like it's like you're laughing in my face. You're fucking around right in my face, right underneath my face, right? It was like something that happened right in your face. It's like something, a meeting happened or something happened. It was right in your face. This is like a game. They even like laughed about this. I'm getting people that even like laughed about like meeting together. An ass. Like they was like showing their asses, but treating you like an ass. Like they did something right in your face because they thought it was like funny. They also thought it was funny because for some of you, you have no money. They thought it was funny because you have no money. So they felt like better than you, or they felt like they were in the position to do this and get away with this because you have no money, so nobody gives a fuck about you, apparently. The Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Something happened in the past. So the woman that I was talking about earlier, she was being sued by a few people. And I'm like, I'm not surprised you're being sued. I didn't say this to her, but I wasn't surprised she's being sued. Her and her son were trying to make themselves the victim of something. I wasn't surprised they were being sued. Spiritually, I wasn't surprised. I'm like, I'm surprised that you're still fucking alive. I'm surprised you're not suffering somewhere. I mean, they suffer every day. I'm not surprised that that you're being sued. I'm surprised that you think you're being pursued. I'm surprised that you think that people are doing black magic on you. But I'm not surprised that you're being sued. I'm not. If an innocent person would tell me they were being sued, there I would be surprised. But I'm not surprised. I'm surprised you think someone's doing black magic on you out of envy. I'm surprised this person thought that someone was doing black magic on her out of envy. Something about Carlos. I'm surprised Carla. Something about Carlita. I was surprised of that. I was surprised about Nicole. I was surprised of that. Something about Lindsay and something about Lizzie. I was surprised of that. So they thought that someone was doing black magic on them. I'm like, I don't think anyone needs to do black magic on these people. I think they're fucking warped. I think they're warped. Scorned people. Scorned people. Something about a scorned lover holding on. For some of you, this is a scorned lover who did some bullshit. Some type of a misunderstanding with a gentleman, or a gentleman misunderstood. Something about I misunderstood the assignment. Someone misunderstood an assignment. You have a lot of people working against you here. Again, you must be special. For me, it's like, I know people that they get all types of support. I was working, it was so curious to me because I was working with a temp agency, and I had a temp role as a customer service representative. I was a case manager, and I was helping people find housing. So the company that contracted me was to help people find temporary housing in emergency situations. And we were paying on average like $10,000 to $15,000 for every person, and it was like usually like women and children. So it was women and their one child, or women and two children. There was even cases of women and four children, and we were paying all their furniture, helping them set up. It's a government program, and I'm like, and here I am living out of my vehicle. It's like, what are you willing to do for the money? Affairs with your family. Affairs with your family. And it's right over Elegua. And they connected behind your back. The closed doors. What happened behind closed doors? Affairs with your family, high priestess, a manipulation. There's even a crooked legal team working with crooked officials to frame you. Something about Gemini, the number 6. Something happened in June. Working with crooked officials to frame you. 6 of Pentacles, paying people behind closed doors. Elegua is exposing them. Yup, 8 of Cups energy. They had to walk away because something got announced. Announcement in the reverse. Something was supposed to be announced and they didn't announce it because of their ambitions. Again, this is over the 9 of Cups energy. Protection from a powerful friend in the reverse. So you have a not so well-meaning person. So this is again, power in groups, power with money. They're pooling their money together. For some of you, I think they're pooling your money that they stole. 9 of Wands, Pisces energy, a murderer too. Someone's a murderer. 9 of Wands energy, Pisces energy. No, the moon, Pisces energy. Pisces wants to pretend like they've been hurt. They want to act like a fucking victim out of their anger and their deceit, because this is over a 5 of Swords to the 2 of Swords. So a Pisces, an older female, acting like a victim. I'm just going based off of the picture. Someone's defensive. I have to even I'm just going based off of the picture. Don't be mad. Get the fuck out of here. Sick person. 4 of Wands in the reverse. This sick construction. Ace of Pentacles. And they paid. A gentleman and a woman. A gentleman and an older Ferguson. A gentleman and an older... I'm seeing stoves. I'm seeing a kitchen. Something definitely has to do with the restaurant. I'm seeing a gentleman and an older woman. A gentleman paid an older woman. A gentleman paid an older woman. A gentleman paid, gave money to an older woman to have an argument or anger or enrage, disrespect. They were supposed to do this. This woman got money off of this. Someone got paid. Nine of Wands, success assured with good plans and hard work. 9 of Wands energy. This was a refinement. Masa la flambeau. Haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. 9 of Wands. So there's some type of celebration here, but Spirit doesn't want you to give up. 9 of Wands. If Truth Nunez can be out here at the mercy of God, my lovies, you can too. You don't have to turn to drugs. You don't have to turn to alcoholism. You don't have to turn to fucking selling your soul. You don't have to. It's easy to do it when you could be, something about Kevin Hart is coming in. It's easy to do it when you could be like, something about Dwayne. It's easy to be able to run away when you could be, I don't know, Dave Chappelle, and you still have like some reserves, like, millions of dollars in reserves, and run away to some island somewhere and chill out for a while. I get it. It's a little bit more difficult to do it when you're not that and you don't have millions of dollars in reserves. But either way, you're living the same experience. Do you get it? I hope you get it. You're living the same experience. It's the same feeling, just a different extreme and a different condition. But it's the same energy that needed to be refined. Spirit tests the most worthy of soldiers. I'm just a messenger here. They could never survive what they wanted to put you through. These people live in misery. The energy feels miserable. They have a lot of money, though, but they feel miserable. They feel so miserable. They are so miserable. They have a lot of money, though. Money they stole. Honor and respect will come to you. The crown. Honor and respect will come to you. For some of you, you do have honor and respect over a family. So for some of you, your family has honor and respect in a situation. For some of you, there could be a family. It may not be your family, the one you were born into, but more your family, the one you will create. You will Brianne, you will bring honor to your family legacy. You're taking your seed and you're planting it somewhere else. This rotten tree is going to die. I have to go somewhere else. Spirit is bringing your seed somewhere else because this rotten tree, the apple cannot fall next to this tree because it will die with this tree. It has to go somewhere else. This crooked tree. Two of Wands over this Two of Cups in the reverse. Some type of an activation. Strategic planning. Letting go of a union. Something about the union. We have good fortune here. Is this in the reverse or in the upright or what's it? Okay, Two of Wands. This doesn't even go over here. It goes over here. For some of you, I was feeling this in both directions. So for some of you, you do have protection from a powerful friend. And someone wants to collaborate with you. Because this person's also been they've been manipulated too. Something about a manila folder. We got Nanan Buklu La Flambeau. So a protection from a powerful friend for some of you who has been strategizing. This person has good fortune. We got compliments from an admirer. We have Broom, a new home, a new attitude, and you will be playing a different role. There's cleanup crew energy here. We got a Gong, an exciting event. You're going to travel for some of you. We have the Mule in the reverse. Someone is extremely stubborn. These people, these people, these family members, this older female, all these men, they're extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. So they're gonna die with the rotten tree, the rotten tree of life. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Tulip, they're doing this with great passion. Teardrops, great personal sorrow, starting tomorrow. Great personal sorrow. I told you, I don't feel happiness here. They've done all this for money, for fears, trying to look a certain way. Whoever is going to love you is going to love your soul. I had to be stripped off of all control. Because all of those people didn't fucking love me anyway. They loved when I went take them shopping. They loved when I would give them money, give them fucking even rent money, give them all this bullshit. Me as a fucking female taking care of other people that never took care of me. Never. Worrying about have they been okay? Do they need something? And when it was time to worry about me, who showed up? Who fucking showed up? God. Angels from other places. I had to go and take my seed and plant it somewhere fucking else. These people are full of sorrow. They can't offer you anything. They have great personal sorrow, so stubborn, reluctant to change, misunderstanding everything. They misunderstand everything. They misunderstand everything. And the most difficult part of a situation is over. And something about porno. I don't know. Porno fucking randomly for this one. A light-skinned man who's addicted to porno. He's like, what the fuck? We're not talking about porno here. Like, delusionals. I'm getting someone, their life, they watch so much porn that every scenario in their life, this is an adult man, every scenario in their life, they turn into a porn scene. They turn into a porn scene. Something about Christine. Every scenario in this man's life turns into a porn scene. He could be like in a bank and somehow he turns it into a fucking porn scene. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger. These people are stubborn, reluctant to change, in great sorrow. Spirit saying starting tomorrow, something important about tomorrow. Miserable lives. Miserable lives. Again, and it would still be very difficult to say that they don't deserve to be saved from a burning building. Does it make me happy to feel this energy? I feel their misery, their hate. I hear their thoughts. I feel them. Evil people, confused, stubborn, reckless, obsessive, jealous, possessive, control freaks, and they don't even have control over their own, the simple stuff. They don't even have control over their own emotions. If they were sitting in my seat, they would fucking admit defeat. They would admit defeat to their own life. All of this hidden plays, they would never be able to survive it. They would go crazy. They would want to kill somebody. This is the energy. Delusionals. It's like you're not even a full adult. Do you understand? You don't even have control over the simple things. If things were to hit the fucking fan, how would you react like fucking this? This is how they react. Go right to bribing, stealing, stalking, whatever they can do to get money. Whatever. They don't have no standards in their souls. Whatever they can do to get money. Whatever schemes, whatever bribes. That's why they fucking want to commit suicide. A lot of suicide energy here as well. Always in some fucking mess. Pretending to be fucking blessed. Pretending to be blessed. Pretending to be blessed. Pretending to go around blessing people. Pretending to go around doing good things. No, they're fucking thugs on the low. This is what's coming in. I'm just a messenger here. It has nothing to do with truth. August. Something important about August. Stalkers, liars. Lion in the reverse. Leo energy. Time to take action. They're going to be sat down for some type of pause. Again, for some of you, you could be going on vacation. Or someone's going on vacation. We got Target. A goal-oriented person. They had someone, the way I'm getting it, target in the reverse, the wrong target. They targeted the wrong thing, doing the wrong things. This world could be a really peaceful place if some people weren't so fucking crazy. I'm just the messenger here, and yet they still deserve to be saved from the burning building. Beetle, we got good fortune. Broom, a new home, a new attitude. Carrot, an opportunity or a windfall. Dealings, an exciting event, older man, dealings or relationship with an older man. This is a powerful friend for some. Oh, High Priestess, you already foresaw this connection for some of you. Sun, happiness and well-being. There's a well-meaning person, well-being, happiness. An announcement. You're going to be very happy with an announcement. Coins, money will be coming to you. People have no clue what spirit can do. They think about, I'm getting that song, money, money, money. We just want us something. Spirit wants us to break the illusion of money. Money is not bad. But that's the only thing you live for, You got a lot more. You got a long way to go. You have a long way to go. Rooster, stubborn people. Arnie, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. An arrogant, boastful person. And they are arrogant and boastful, and you should not cross them. And great passion. They're passionately arrogant and boastful. It's like a cock. It's like someone's a cop. It's like, Jesus. Great happiness. For some of you, this powerful friend is also, I am also getting it in a different way where someone's like arrogant and boastful, but it's almost like in a good way. This is how it felt. For some of you, there's a group of people that are delusionals and they're arrogant and boastful and they don't know when to stop. So they're reckless. There's someone who's a little bit more tactful. Like they have tact. They're strategic about their arrogance and their boastfulness. And they have a reason to be. This is what Spirit's saying. It's not, you do have a hidden enemy, but for some of you, there's someone who understands that there are hidden enemies. They know how to use their light in their dark. We got great personal sorrow for a hidden enemy. Starting tomorrow. They keep saying starting tomorrow for being fucking stubborn. Someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. Great personal sorrow for this person who's strange and deranged. Ladder. Climbing to success. Someone who only thinks about fucking climbing the ladder. How do I get to the top? What's my next make it big scheme? A misunderstanding and an exciting event is in the reverse. And a misunderstanding that leads to the hearse of an exciting event. Rainbow, the most difficult part of a situation is over. Parrot, someone will gossip about all your... Again, people putting out bullshit about you. This is over. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. For some of you, someone was gossiping about shit that ain't even fucking true about you. I'm just a messenger here. Everything is coming in for a reason. We got haystack, karma. You will reap what you have sown. These perpetrators will now reap what they have sown. Solid foundation, success with effort, tower. But I'm getting the tower. They're going to tower twice. Major towers for these people. Honor and respect will come to you. It's about Ernie. Advice from a friend. You will get advice from a friend. For some of you, from a well-meaning friend, a powerful friend for some. Success assured with good plans and hard work. And happiness and well-being. And blessings. No stressing, my lovies. You got a new home and a new attitude for some of you. Danger, especially in money matters for some of you. Honor and respect will come to you. This wanted to go over this community with this high priestess in the reverse. So I think if these people can work through what they're about to go through, honor and respect will come to them. I'm just a messenger here because they could be saved from the burning building that they created. They burned the building. They burned the building. We got the Ten of Pentacles popping its face here. We got the Taurus energy, Hierophant, a belief system of people who have been invested and they didn't want to give up. Nine of Wands energy, they insist. They didn't want to give up in doing the bullshit. Stubborn, reckless, arrogant. They don't believe in God. I don't know why they go to church. Spirits, these are the spirits. It's not about truth, Nunez, my lovies. These are the spirits. I don't know why they go to church. They don't know why they go to church, my lovies. They don't know why they go to church. Death energy. This is over. Death energy, Scorpio energy. This work that they have been doing. Eight of Pentacles energy. A Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. A Queen of Wands, Leo energy. High Priestesses. Secretly working with a father figure in Aries. Ten of Wands energy. A bunch of people working together to stress someone. Two sisters as well. All working together. Two of Cups energy. For some of you, people pairing up with someone that you used to be with, because I'm getting something. Eight of Swords energy. They're all stuck mental nutcases. Don't know how to work through their High Priestess energy. Five of Pentacles. You knew that they Eva. You know that they abandoned you. Four of Someone also started sleeping with, there's a sexcapades energy here too. All of these people doing bullshit. Money, money, money. Eight of Swords to King John, to the Magician. Traps, setting traps, manipulations through traps. Eight of Swords energy. Six of Cups, people from your childhood, people from your past, people that you they wanted to keep you trapped in the past or in some type of Le Mort, death energy, Scorpio energy, but this is over and La Santa Muerte is very present. This King of Swords energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, but strong Aquarius energy, and Page of Pentacles. Somebody wants to make an offer. Olodumare was very present. Check out, if you can, check out the Instagram. This energy was very, very present. So there's something that's being birthed, a new seed that's coming through after great pain and great sorrow. There is always tomorrow, and a collaboration. Four of Pentacles, Nine of Wands energy. This Aquarius doesn't want to give up because they're the devil. Or they're not the devil. They think they're the devil. No one is the devil. They think they have control over the chaos. They think they have control. They can do whatever they want. But someone is shackled. Someone's sick. Someone is actually sick. Anemic. They're sick. Four of Swords. They're sick. They're going to be put in timeout. Someone's going to actually make themselves super sick. Someone's also trying to do hex work on you. And using, now it's like, before someone could have like pretended like they were like a goody two shoes, like, no, you're the one that's doing. I'm getting Spirit's giving us an example of when one of my delusional brothers falsely accused me of doing hex work, and he knew it was a fucking lie, but it was all part of a bigger scheme. And isolation, all the bullshit, all the tactics. And then I found out he was actually the one into hex work. Not only was he into hex work, he was into a bunch of bullshit. But they told me that it would make him sick. And this energy, for some of you, can be finding out that someone's really sick. Like really, really sick. Really sick. Because of karma. The Wheel of Fortune, the market, karma. Because of karma. Because being a fucking fool. Because being a fucking fool and a tool. Because of karma. Yeah, I don't think for some of you, this family matter, this is family for some of you, strong family issues, I don't think this thing can be resolved. I don't think this thing can be resolved. You don't wish them harm. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Is it in the reverse? I feel like this can't be resolved. I think this is in the upright. I really do think this is in the this is absolutely, you're walking away from this bullshit. You're walking away from these people. Because of the Gemini in the reverse, true love in the reverse, Six of Wands in the reverse, and that Page of Pentacles Spirit gave us in the reverse. Because of a misstep that was done, Aquarius energy in the reverse, because these people don't know how to follow their divine light. They want to pretend like there's something they're not. They ask the mirror, mirror on the wall. I'm getting these people play with all types of bullshit. So they ask, guidance for bullshit. And they always get the wrong thing. They misunderstand destiny. This is what's coming in. For some of you, there's also someone here who wanted to pose as someone's true love to get money. A greedy person wanted to pose as someone's true love to get money. The Hermit in the reverse, Virgo energy. Look at this person looking like all types of scheming. I don't know. They wanted to pose as someone's true love in order to get money. Something about a restraining order. You need a restraining order. Everybody's seeing this. This is all exposed. I think someone's also scared because they're seeing everything. Something about Amber Rose. They're scared because they're seeing everything. Sudden wealth. Luck is on your side. Someone wants to commit suicide in the background. I keep fucking hearing that dumbass shit. It's like, no. Don't commit suicide, my lovies. You wanted to create a hellhole for others. Don't commit suicide. Don't try to make yourself a victim of anything. No, do your work. Do your work. Learn from your sister friend. Look at me. Look at me, my lovies. This is how I live. This is how I live. I'm very, very peaceful. Even as I know people are scheming, they stay scheming. I'm not worried about their schemes. I'm on Spirit's team. I'm not worried about their schemes. I'm on Spirit's team. I know that there's a will and there's a way. That's all I know. And I know there's hidden plays too. I ain't worried about bullshit. I'm not. Taurus energy, these gamblers. Taurus energy though. King of Pentacles, who's trying to fucking get away with some bullshit. Seven of Swords energy. Obsessive people, stubborn people. I'm not worried about it. Spirit insists this lion-ass mother sucker. A lion-ass Taurus. And a Queen of Wands too, someone's friend. I don't know who the hell this is. Both manipulators. Yep, they're friends. Three of Cups energy. But the High Priestess knows, or the High Priest knows. This is how you flow, my lovies. This is how we grow. You keep knowing, you keep flowing, my lovies. You will be blessed. The meek will, what will the meek do? They will inherit what? What are they going to inherit? The kingdom of God. And it is not a physical location. It is a state of being. And you are seeing it. It is a state of being. Queen of Pentacles. It's a state of being. Someone has a lover. Oh, and you are manifesting the state of being. The chariot. The chariot of God. You are manifesting victory. Because of your spirituality. Because of your Hierophant. Because of your Hierophant. Because you listen. Because you listen to the advice that God gives you. Do not react, my child. Stay patient. It's easy to allow yourself to get carried away in delusional emotions. Stay patient, my love. Stay patient. Stay grounded, Earth Angel. Stay grounded. For some of you, if you need support, especially for those who have children, you don't need to turn to any bullshit, my lovies. There are programs, especially for people with children. There are programs in place. Again, I shared with you. I couldn't find a place to fucking stay, but I could help others find a place to stay, my lovies. If you get it, you get it. There are places, procedural places, courts, things, legal things that you could do to get yourself support, especially for those who need support for your children and for yourself. There are things in place. There are all types of government grants. Again, we were paying, I remember there was one order, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is almost $20,000 and stuff. We got them all new furnitures, dining room sets. They were able to get dining room sets. They paid the first deposit. Some of them were qualified to get 1 year of rent. Some of them were qualified to get a couple of months of rent. Someone's a cuckold. Someone's being cheated on. But stay strong, my lovies. You could do no wrong. There are all types of procedures in place to support you. There are also divine. 15111 was on the clock. 15111 5555 energy. There are also divine procedures in place. No one gets away with anything. I don't care if it looks like someone killed a few people in this life and they went on and they died and no one knew. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, my lovies. We're just so detached from God. It's an illusion. That's not how it works. Everything is registered in the Akashic records. Every thought, feeling, it is like the internet on steroids. They have only captured, they could never, ever, that's why it's artificial intelligence. They could never mimic what God does, because every thought, feeling, emotion, everything you have ever seen in your life, everything, every cell of your body, how each cell has developed, everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. You're going to get good news about something. Everything is recorded. A record, though. Everything is recorded. For some of you, can get a record expunged. Everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. Everything is recorded. Everything we do. This something about Brinks. Something about Brinks security system. Something about bank. Someone robbed a bank, or someone's going to get accused of something like that. I don't know. Something about robbing a bank is coming in. Something about cops and robbers. Everything is recorded, my lovies. Everything is recorded. Everything. Every thought. Spirit records everything. Ace of Cups in the reverse. People with no self-love. No connection to God. If you have love in your heart, it's an endless reservoir. That's why I'm not surprised that people react the way they react to me. Because a great misunderstanding is that in order for you to feel fulfilled, you have to have a certain title, especially coming from my background. For those of you, things I have been through, where people are like, why did you walk away? No one would, you have such a, you're envied for your title or for what you own or all this bullshit, Mm-mm. Truth Nunez was told, walk away, my child, because I have something else for you. And I did. And I didn't have millions in reserve to do it. I didn't have millions in reserve. I had the mercy of God. 6 of Swords, great sorrow. Starting tomorrow, great sorrow. This was coming in. Starting tomorrow, great sorrow. Poor investments, poor investments, poor investments. For a light-skinned gentleman, poor investments, poor investments. 15412, Omar. Something about Oscar. Poor investments. I would rather keep the quality of my soul. That's why I don't even look the way people are like, how old are you? You don't look your age. You don't look your age. You don't look your age. I wonder why. Because all they did was lie. And then I said, give it time. God got me. All they did was lie and abuse someone who was really good to a lot of fucking people. I'm just the messenger here, but it's okay because every dog has its day. I'm only a reflection of you. For some of you, this is your story. For some of you, wherever the shoe fits, wear it. Because I know a lot of people that also like to make themselves the victims when, again, there's no victim. Because again, I had to choose, you're going to keep being abused, you're going to walk away from this bullshit. And I decided to walk away. For some of you, it's not too late. You can walk away. God is my savior. God is my savior. God is my savior. That's why I'm dedicated to this work. And God has sent me. I'm like, my love, I don't like this fucking drama. I don't. This is my purpose. And I know that you've told me to do this. But people going crazy like this, to this level, this degree, this intensity. This is crazy to me. Damn, my lovies. They want me homeless, my lovies. Dang, my lovies. For real? They want me home? They want me dead? 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 God's like, I'm protecting you. Because imagine if you were in some type of bed somewhere. Do you think you'd be still here? Do you think you would still be here? I thank God every fucking day. God knows my heart. It's crazy because I'm like, that's crazy to me, my lovies. Dang, my purpose must be really important. I'm a channel, my lovies, to you. Don't give up. If spirit tells you move, it's for a reason. You don't know who you're being saved from. I'm just a messenger here. Because if they're willing to do all of this, what else do you think they're willing to do to you? You ever start to wonder? Stevie Wonder? I'm not... And I know my efforts are not in vain. I know. You know why? You know why? Because spirit don't lie. Because spirit don't lie. Because spirit don't lie. We need more mercy on this planet. Somehow Murphy. Some people could be so cruel. They live their life in so much sadness, so much sorrow. And look how beautiful. There's always tomorrow. There's always tomorrow. If you wish to not be stubborn. If you wish to repent. But some people are so tarnished, so harsh, so hard. They allow their heart to be hardened. And look, something about a warden. And look who's here. There's a warden who's a crook. Look who's here. Look who's here. They're so cold. They're so harsh. You think we need prisons the way we have prisons? It's not rehabilitation. Many people go in there and they rot in there. They become worse. They get out and they're worse. I'm just a messenger here. And look, the spirits are like, we can do it another way. You could do it another way. Your system is fucked up. You're so desperate for money and you don't see how your system is fucked up. We need more souls with love. We need people to give more. You think about stealing. We need people to give more. Do you think this channel, this horse was put in a position to be able to help others get a place to fucking stay? And she couldn't? Do you not see? For those who have eyes, my God. For those who have fucking lies and spies too. Ganesha. What did we say? Ganesha's here. I'm not kidding. This is not a joke. This is not about the horse. The mercy of God. The mercy. The mercy. The mercy. You think I'm going to turn from this? You think the God's going to let this body turn from this to go do bullshit? Do you think that this body's going to die without God saying, okay, it's time for you to go? Look at what I was made for. Look at what this thing was made for. I'm just a messenger here. People who prayed for this and try to destroy it. This is what's coming in. They try to employ it. It's like, this horse gets employed by who God wants. The spirits want, whoever the spirits say, go be employed by that person, that's who you will be employed by. No bullshit. You ain't fucking controlling this. You can't control this. You can't control God. Someone who wanted to one-up somebody. This is all they fucking think about. They don't even have control over their own emotions because this is what they think. One-upping somebody. You don't even know yourself. This person wanted to one-up someone. They wanted to one-up someone else. So how do they one-up someone else? Because I was getting dirty antics in the preliminary. It's like you one-up someone that doesn't even have the same heart as you. They have a clean heart and a clean conscience too. Conscience. Instead of conscience, someone says conscious. Something about Vanessa. Something about Victoria. Something about Valeria. Something about Valerio. Being eliminated for good reason. And what did I say? I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Someone's not babysitting. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. Alcohol poisoning. I'm not kidding. Alcohol poisoning. I am also getting someone turns to drinking. Like if they can't get alcohol, they drink whatever that can get them drunk. Spirit's giving us how, thank you, my lovies. Spirit's giving us how, oh, look at this Jeep. Spirit's giving us how, she's on fleek. Spirit, look at those obliques, my lovies. Spirit's giving us how, the first time I heard that people eat Tide Pods, I'm like, people eat Tide Pods? And I guess people, like, they get some type of, like, an effect off of that. I'm like, Tide Pods, though? Alcohol poisoning. Someone drinks, the way I'm getting it is, like, they drink something that's, like, equivalent to rubbing alcohol. This is coming in. We got alcohol poisoning and being eliminated for good reason. Because you know what I was getting, again, Spirit will save you from a burning building. But if you insist in being in the burning building, alcohol poisoning and something inexpensive. Because I'm getting, again, someone's joking around and they're like, oh, you can't, like, how could you afford drugs even if you wanted to? I don't want to. And if I wanted to, Spirit would make a way, but that's not in my destiny. It's just not. It's not attractive to me. Someone, because this is how they think. Again, I'm a channeler. This is how they think. Someone's getting like something about Betsy. Inexpensive alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. This is what's coming in. So they're going to have some type of an alcohol poisoning issue over here. Someone's investment accounts. This person wanted to set somebody up, and they wanted to one up someone, something about investment accounts. They are all working against you. If it's not the theme, they are all working against you. They are all working against you, being eliminated for good reason. They are all being eliminated for good reason. Walking down the aisle. But I am also getting like walking down the aisle of like a grocery store to go get like cheap shit, or a alcohol, a liquor store to get cheap shit. Walking down the aisle, we got code, some type of code. Inexpensive, something code. And here we have this codeine and Cody. A pregnant side piece. I told you someone was pregnant. Spirit said, and someone's pregnant. I told you. Pregnant side piece. We got Taurus energy, a pregnant side piece, and Taurus energy. They are all working against you. We also have a daughter who's walking down the aisle. And we have your family member's ex. This fucking family member's ex, my lovies. Daughter. It could be your daughter's ex for some of you. The Hierophant walking down the aisle. A side piece. A pregnant side piece. There could also be, someone could be attending a wedding in a church for some of you. Or in some type of religious institution. Boom. That's it. Something about indignation and something about retribution. 20433. And a hidden enemy. None of these people can look you in the eyes. Cannot look you in the eyes. None of these spies can look you in the eyes. But they'll blame you as to why they can't look you in the eyes. I can't look you in the eyes because you're lying. I've had a nut job tell me that once. I'm like, my God, my lovies. I'd rather be alone. Just leave me alone. I want to be alone. I just want to be alone, my lovies. I know this person's lying. You're giving me all the downloads as this person's lying. And in addition to that, they're telling me they can't look me in the eyes because they know I'm lying about bullshit that I don't have anything to lie about. What would I lie? Jesus. Anyways, cannot look you in the eyes, and a daughter. For some of you, boom. We did say something about a diddler. This is a sign. Everlasting bliss rules this house or this home. For some of you, you're going to go from a house to a home. Because it's about Post Malone. Here we go with this Post Malone energy, my lovies. With the French toast, with this Post Malone energy. We got shady business deal. They want to own you. Be cautious with the business deals. Everything came in earlier for a reason. How much money are you willing to take? For some of you, you're really well off, my lovies. If your sister friend doesn't have to sell her soul, and I'm just at Spirit's mercy and at your mercy and at the mercy of the kindness of the souls on this planet. Death and I love each other. I have met death in life. Death and I love each other. I'm also Death's wife. Death and Avaricia, greed. Someone's greed will be the death of them. Death and I love each other, my lovies. Death and I love each other. They love me. They love me, my lovies. What are you willing to do to have a little bit of money? And maybe through the challenges, you'll find that by losing your mind, you will actually find your mind. Shady business deal. They want to own you. Shady business deal. Your family member's ex. They want to own you, my lovies. They want to own you. T-U and V. Code. T-U-V. Code. Someone's encoding as well for some. Understanding. What did Spirit say? Someone misunderstood the assignment. T-U-V. Understanding the assignment. You're understanding the assignment. You're understanding the spiritual assignment. We got nervous systems. Walking down the aisle. Someone will be nervous walking down the aisle doing something for notoriety. I told you these people do everything for notoriety. For some of you, a wedding could be televised, or there's going to be a wedding that's going to like bring notoriety to someone and they're going to be nervous. That's also coming in. We got a new hobby, a pregnant side piece. Envious witch who wanted to trick you into being their side piece. So we have an envious witch. Okay, so we have a pregnant side piece who's an envious witch who wanted to trick you into being their side piece. Whoa. Envious witch who wanted to trick you into being their side piece. For some of you, I was also getting something about same-sex stuff. And I was getting a female who wanted another female to be their side piece. Like, she wanted to exert dominance over somebody. Animal abuse. We got animal abuse. Alcohol poisoning. I was also getting something about a child, like an innocent life. But now Spirit's giving us an animal. So I was getting like an innocent life. It did come in as a child poisoning. Something about poinsettias. Being cautious with the children, being cautious with the pets. But I think someone does things like, I don't know, again, I'm getting like sick individuals. I'm getting like someone that would be willing to like, I don't know, poison a pet just for their entertainment. This is the energy. I got to tell you what I got to tell you. But they got a lot of money though. I don't know. Ignoring intuition. Inexpensive. Leave the children out of this. Again, every time the leave the children out of this comes in. How do you leave the children out of anything? They're part of the mosaic. They're innocent and they should be protected. But your karma gets passed on to them. So if the adults don't do the inner work and they're too busy trying to fucking be jerks, how do you leave the children out of it? The karma's going to come back to the children. Where do you think it's going to go? You're going to come through the children too. It's all made up. It's all made up. Leaving the children out of it does not exist. If the burning building happens to get burned and someone's playing around and the children are in the fucking burning building, what do you think is going to happen to the fucking children? I'm just the messenger here. Investment accounts, made up of investment accounts. Something about Victor. Something about Victoria. Made up investment accounts. You can't leave the children out of it. If you go to fucking prison for your fake ass investment accounts, where are the children going? No one stops to fucking think about these things. In this context, I'm channeling an energy of exaggerators. So again, I'm just a channeler here, my lovies. Some of you, you get it, or you kind of get it. You get it. Again, these people like to exaggerate. Lab again. They like to exaggerate. Xavier. Because they take everything as a fucking joke. This is what it feels like. They exaggerate when they don't need to. They don't exaggerate when they... It's like being too lighthearted and taking everything as a joke, and they're being eliminated for good reason. The letter R. The letter M. Self-injury. I told you these people want to harm themselves. This person wanted to one-up someone else. They wanted to harm someone else, but became Cameron. They became obsessed with someone they wanted to harm. This person wanted to one-up someone else. They're going to self-injure. Someone with a tattoo, which represents that they killed somebody. This energy was present in the preliminary. Someone with a tattoo that represents that they killed someone. The letter H. They are all working against you. Someone who ate them out next to you while you slept. A Taurus who ate them out next to you while you slept, or a Taurus was involved in a situation. And a waxing salon. Someone that owns a waxing salon. They're going to return to a comfort zone. Someone will be returning to a comfort zone. They are stalking someone, not realizing that they are being stalked. Everything came in for a reason. I am not kidding. They are stalking someone that they are they are obsessed with. They are stalking someone, not realizing that they are being stalked. And I keep looking at this vehicle over here. A Jeep could be significant for some, but they are gang stalking. They're gang stalking. They have They have health issues. They all have health issues. We did see that. It's the same boring story. They're not challenged. They feel bored in their lives. They feel bored with their wives or their husbands. These people are so, they're so sad. And someone's a dad. They're postal. They've gone mad. They don't even realize it. It's sad and they've gone mad. But they don't take the signs. The sign is, they don't take the signs. Something about the science. They look for the science and everything. It's like, shut the fuck up. You don't even know how you got here. Below your pay grade. This is what it is. They look for the science and everything, but they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking about. God's like, let yourself learn something. Let yourself be taught by spirit. Let yourself be adventurous. Get out of the fucking programming. They don't care. Below your pay grade. Oh, look at this. The babysitter's abusing the child. A little Mexican girl. Or a chola or a cholo. We got the babysitter is abusing a child. Because this is what this type of energy manifests. Whether you know it or not, you have the support of your community. You got to donate food. Spirit wants you to donate food for some of you. We got a father. For some of you, you can give food to your father. For some of you, especially if you have an elderly father, for some of you could bring, like, if you have old food, bring it to your father. We got a nightclub. Someone who's always on the phone. We got a Scorpio who is in love with you. I told you this energy was present yesterday. I saw it on the community board. For those who are on the community board, a Scorpio's in love with you. I told you. A Scorpio is in love with you, or Spirit told us. And cash withdrawal. The Scorpio could be generous, could give you something, could gift you something. This person loves you with a passion, or you love this person with a passion. The letter H is involved in a situation. Who gets a standing ovation? And there's a resignation. Okay, we got the letter H. We got an unexpected offer. There is a lot that someone lied about. We got a defamation suit is needed. I told you someone needs a defamation suit for some of you. We got a food festival. We got a town hall meeting. Making the necessary changes or putting in the next fiscal year. Left hand is itchy. You got money coming in. We got a barber. We got M, N, and O. He or she is testing you because they are not serious and are actually wasting your time. M, N, O. He or she is testing you because they are not serious and they are actually wasting your time. And a barber is involved in this situation who has ergonomic furniture. Or ergonomic furniture is important. Under wise counsel, good advice from those around you. This is not your responsibility, but they wanted to make it seem like it is. We have a celebrity gathering. Put your name on an altar of protection. Oh, look at these celebrities go. Dang, I like that. Sweet, I like that. Sweet enough to eat. The manor. Social media break is needed. A break from social media is needed for the manor, or someone who has a manor, or something like that. The other day, also, especially if you are a celebrity, or you have some type of notoriety, my lovies, celebrity specifically. It did come in with celebrity energy, but take it how it resonates. Or this could be a celebrity around you. Someone also needs to be careful with the programming that they're watching. And Cameron, the name Cameron is important in this situation. And someone is in porno. You need to follow the protocol. Someone who never tips people. This energy came in yesterday. And you know why? Because I didn't tip. And I'm like, I always tip. Even